Hi everybody, I hope you're fine. So today we continue with our short introduction to meditation and Buddhist philosophy teachings. So I'm Jason, I'm very happy to be with you. So today we will speak about, we spoke since last week and before what we call the aggregates, like it's, aggregates means here like the different categories of phenomena that are impermanent. So we said that there are 5 categories of aggregates. So for example, our person in Buddhist philosophy context is what we call a name affixed to a group of these different categories that we call the aggregates. So we already saw the form aggregate or like the physical aggregate. Now after that, we saw the feelings aggregate. Today, we see the third one, that is the discrimination aggregate, or discerning, So what we mean here by discrimination is that it's a quality of the mind, what we call a mental factor, that is able to discriminate different types of phenomena. So there's actually, we say there's 2 categories of discrimination, that one is non-conceptual, one is conceptual. Non-conceptual is, for example, with your 5 senses discrimination. For example, your eyes can see red color and perceive that red color is different from white color. Or when you see, some people so when you see this person's face and body shape, so you recognize this person. And you know that it is not another person, For example, if you see your own mother, so you recognize your mother, and you know that another person is not your mother. So this way, what we call discrimination can be non-conceptual. That is a case, for example, eye discrimination and ear discrimination, all these types. Or even the taste, when you taste different types of coffee, when you taste different types of food, so you can know, oh, this is good, I prefer this one. So this is possible because of discrimination. So that is one type. And the second type is the conceptual one. Maybe for us, that's the most important to understand. Because we say in Buddhist philosophy that as well as feeling is an important part of our person, discrimination also. Because one of the main factors creating suffering is discrimination. And also, to get rid of this suffering, also we need discrimination. So how discrimination is the cause of suffering? For example, because people make discrimination, they discriminate, oh, this is me, this is you. So as soon as I put this kind of discrimination, this is me and this is you, so we make a difference. And we consider my side to be more important than other side. So we make judgment. And for example, if we make discrimination and we believe in this discrimination, so we see, example, another person, a different sex, a different skin color, a different religion, and now we put these people saying like, oh, he is like this, she is like this because she's like that, she has this religion or she has this kind of mentality. So we judge people, and after this creates attachment to our side, attachment to what we think, anger and hatred to the other side, and after it creates, saying negative words and doing negative deeds. And this is what leads to war, Sometimes we hear about religious wars. It's something nonsense. Like religious tradition, they speak about love, compassion, respect, wisdom, and after that, you have this really, really violent acts. This is because of discrimination. But also, this is true also that on the other side, discrimination is important for us. Because we say in Buddhist philosophy, we need to achieve real, long-lasting happiness. This is enlightenment, like nirvana, enlightenment. How we can achieve that is through understanding reality, with understanding. That means wisdom. How do we develop this wisdom? It's through the power of discrimination. We understand the real nature of things through the power of good discrimination, and this way we will lessen our suffering. I just give you an example. If we are too much attached to somebody or something, so now we get fear to lose this thing, to lose this person. Or even we get sadness, you know, to have lost this person. We get grief and all these things. Because our discriminations, like, perceive this person as something that we would like be permanent. Actually, this person is not permanent, changing moment by moment. And eventually, you know, as soon as we are born, we have to go slowly to end of our life, death. So, because our discrimination doesn't see, doesn't perceive, and doesn't accept impermanence, so this way we suffer so much because of that. So discrimination is very, very important cause of suffering of what we call the samsara, the cycle of existence, and also so important also factor for liberation from suffering and getting the real happiness of nirvana and enlightenment. So this is possible because now we have human mind. Human mind, we have this power of using discrimination, you know. Animal also have discrimination, but it's not the same thing, you know. You can discriminate things like what he looks and things like this, but to really understand the path to nirvana and liberate from ego and liberate from, you know, grasping to things, this is very possible because of our discrimination. So this third aggregate of our person. Chanchu semcho rimboche makim panam kegyu chen keban yamban me paya kone kondu pewa sho. Thank you everybody for coming. So see you next week. Have a great week. Please stay in good health and also happy mind. Thank you so much.